Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be unboxing the N-Series Pinpoint blaster. This is the newest line from Nerf. This is their reset, their great reset recalibration of what we call standard Nerf darts. This is using their newly released for 2024 N1 dart. But this is a magazine-fed primary class blaster that has a fixed scope. It offers a extended barrel that's kind of a faux barrel. There isn't any performance gain. In fact, there's probably performance lost with it attached. To my knowledge, once you've attached it, the only way to remove it is by taking the blaster completely apart. Like I said, it comes with a 10-round magazine, which is interesting. I'm kind of curious to see the magazine itself. We already did a review, or not review, an unboxing of the Nerf Agility from N-Series. That was their 6-shot cylinder-fed blaster. So definitely check that out. I'll leave a link down in the description as well as at the end of the video for that one. This one comes with 18 darts with a 10-round magazine. So we don't quite double the darts for this one, whereas with the Agility, you got 12 darts for a 6-shooter. So yeah, so let's open it up and see what she's all about. They don't have, the only claims that they have on here are the extreme accuracy, extreme speed, and extreme distance. There's no other, kind of quantifiable number metrics to look at. It is part of the 8+ range, so again, this is kind of nixing out the Elite 2.0 line and going after that target audience. Perfectly aware that I'm a full-grown adult playing with kids' toys. I do have a 7-year-old, so Sawyer will be getting a chance to use this and play with it, and we'll be getting his feedback during the review and all that, and his initial reaction to finding out that he won't be able to use any of his magazines or darts anymore. Can't wait to see how that goes. Yeah. Can you tell I'm excited for this? No, I mean, new ammo type is fun. I talked about this in like our initial video for this line and like kind of the premise of what I'm doing over the next couple of videos. I do like new ammo, I really do. But when you change a standard, that's where, as a consumer, I kind of take oh god, that's in there tight. I kind of take issue. All right, so. Don't need that anymore. So we have the blaster, comes in 2 pieces. That's actually, to tell you the truth, I don't know guys, like my gut reaction, this is just my gut reaction. Hear me out. This blaster like this with a 3D printed like fake muzzle or whatever, or heck even, well, there is no barrel in there. It's the magazine literally puts the dart right there. Oh my god. Anyway, I was gonna say extending the metal barrel out, but there is no metal barrel. Out just a little bit, and maybe putting a B car on the end of it, like that might feel pretty good. Yeah, so you've got your fixed scope. It actually doesn't have that bad of a sight profile, like a target profile. There's unfortunately, from what I've seen, and we'll take a look here, here is the barrel extension. Once you attach this, you can't take it off, like I said, unless you take off all of the screws to remove it. There's nothing in front to line it up with, so you're kind of guessing what you're aiming at. Like, right here, I'm aiming straight at the door handle, but like if I go like this, I'm still aiming at the door handle, but I'm really aiming, 6 feet that way. So without that front post, your back post really doesn't do much. So maybe that's what the top rail is for, is putting on a front post. You got an itty bitty jam door right here that is attached to the slide. You have a, what? Wait a minute, hold on a second. That magazine is white. This magazine is orange. I'm actually kind of upset about that. I wish the magazine would have been white. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Anyway, minor complaint. Magazine is transparent, which is kind of nice. So you can see how many enemy darts you have left. We get our, 18 darts to fill our magazine 1 1/4 or 3/4 times. Magazine only goes one way. They don't have feed lips anymore. So you don't have to do the elite thing where you slide it in and then push it down. You just push it straight down. It's cut out, so the little bump at the back of the dart can only fit, well, does it fit multiple ways? Yeah, you sure can load this thing backwards. I wish they really should have just made these magazine, one of the biggest complaints that my kids have is when they stick the magazine in backwards or when they load the magazine backwards. They should have just, if this, for 8-year-olds, magazines are a very new thing for them. They should have made this dummy proof. It only fits one way into the blaster too, so you won't even, I doubt you'll even be able to fit it. Yeah, you can't even fit it that way. So, I don't know. Personally, I would have liked to see the magazine universal. Just make it a mirror image on both sides, and you can load the darts in either way. Especially with the feed, there's no feed lips to interfere with whatever's going on the inside. I'm assuming it looks like there's a pusher of some sort. So yeah, so you load your darts up like this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It looks like the magazine, we might be able, can we fit 11? Nope, you cannot. You could. That dart is taking a beating though. So the way this works without the feed lips, because with the original magazines, there was feed lips that you would slide the darts into, or if you were a monster, you'd mash them through and destroy your dart. But there are actually lips on the inside that are retractable, and when you stick it in the blaster, it engages those 2 feed lips there, and it pushes the first dart at the top in, and then it just releases the darts from there. But the way the blaster is set up, it only pushes the top dart out first, so you don't have to worry about loading multiple darts in at a time or getting a jam that way. So, well designed. The actual construction of the magazine isn't too bad. It's a lot thicker at the top, plastic-wise, than at the bottom. You can still feel a little bit of crunch, but not too bad. We've got some heavy-duty screws at the bottom, which is great. It looks like it's just clipped in at the top. There's no screws at the top. Yeah. So, it's got a really neat cutout of the target. That's kind of cool. So you load your magazine like this, and just like that. And then, so kind of along the rival standard, what would happen is you pull this and your top rival ball would fall out, whereas in this one, your top and one dart falls out. So there's that. You also get in the box, if I can get this out of here. Come on, why in the world? Also get your quote-unquote, you also get your priming rod or your bolt. So this just feeds in here. Nice thing about this one is it is removable, so you can just twist that on there. It's a metal bolt, which is great, so you don't have to worry about it being plastic. So you pull right back, and that pulls that forward. Now you should be able to, we gotta push that. Oh, I don't think it'll fire without the, I don't think it'll fire without the barrel on. Where's the lock? Is it these? Yep, it sure is. Well, that's unfortunate. You can't fire it without... Ooh. Yeah, you can't fire it without the barrel on it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it looks like there's 3 locks. There's one that's engaged down there, and then 2 that are engaged up there. That's unfortunate. I will attempt in the review for you guys, I will attempt to take this thing apart and get the FPS readings with a modified one. So I'll design something to put on there to clear those locks to fire it. We'll see. So for now, let's go ahead and install this just so that we can... Oh wait, is it... Yeah, it's on top. Yeah, because it wouldn't... Yeah, why would they put rail on the bottom? Because there's nothing to put on the bottom, like a bipod or anything like that for those sniper class. Oh my god, what in the world? Ooh, that does not sound good. Yeah, she ain't coming off, boys. Alright, so now... Okay, yep, there it is. Oh, that's got a pretty good puff on it. Okay, so... that is mangled. I don't know if you can see that. I wish I had my overhead camera looking, but there is some feed lips in there that are like mangled. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. Whatever. So the beauty of not having feed lips for this line versus the N series, I will give them that. One of the benefits is you don't have to have the blaster primed to insert it. You can have it closed, and then you open it up. That chambers a dart, or brings a dart up, and you can see the darts there, and then when you pull this forward, all the way forward, it closes the jam door and puts your dart in what I assume, yep, right there, literally right there, and yeah, it's not a bad pop, really not. This would, ugh. I'm kind of digging it. Not too bad. Now, keep in mind, as an adult, you can't use that at all. Shouldering it, you're really just kind of... This is really meant for the kids. We'll see what Sawyer thinks about this. I'm kind of curious. Let's try and get some... God, that is annoying. You have to really hammer that home. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some flips. I wasn't able to get very good FPS readings for the agility, and this is not going to work. 83.1, 81.4, 81.6. Okay, that one definitely hit. Oh, crap. This is the other, okay, well, while I praise them for not having the feed lips, one of the problems that it brings, that this kind of setup brings, is if you don't empty your magazine and you pull your magazine out to check how many you have, you're going to lose at least 1 dart. Let's put one more through here since we got a bad reading. 89.6. Okay. So, yeah, so that 89.6 was high. And then kind of like 81 to 83 range. Again, we will use brand new darts for our reviews. I'm going to use a different, I got a new chronograph coming. That is tight. Oh, that's because there's a dart in there. Jesus. We will use brand new darts for our testing and all that stuff, for the accuracy or precision, and then for the FPS reading. So don't worry about that. We've got more darts coming, unfortunately. But yeah, so that is the, not the Eagle Point, the Pinpoint. No adjustable stock. The paddle release is nice. I like that. Open kind of trigger well, which is great. The handle actually feels pretty good in hands. Not too bad. What I would have really liked to do with this blaster is use this faux barrel, because I think it looks really cool, but 3D prints an actual extended barrel for a compression barrel. But at that point, like, I don't know if a compression barrel is going to work with these darts or not. But that was my gut reaction, was to modify this to have a compression barrel that goes all the way through this faux barrel, so it's kind of like floating. I think that'd be kind of neat. I don't know. What do you guys think? So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the full review of this blaster along with the agility, and then in this kind of series, we're also going to be comparing it against their Nerf Elite 2.0 counterparts. So the Eagle Point and the Echo is going to be going up against the Pinpoints. The agility, we've got the Commander going up against it as a versus video. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and appreciate the support. Have a great day.